Baidu has just given us Qianfan. Qianfan means 1,000 sails in Chinese, evoking the image of a vast fleet moving forward together. This new model, Qianfan OCR, is a 4 billion parameter document intelligence model which was released by the Qianfan team in Baidu. We have been covering various models from Baidu for quite some time. If you don't know what Baidu is, especially if you're outside of China, Baidu is sort of a Google of China, a huge company with a huge footprint in AI. We covered their earning model and lot of other stuff like paddle paddle. If you're interested, just search my channel, and while you are there, please like this video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you are looking for AI updates. So what exactly is this chain fawn model? This model handles the full spectrum of OCR related tasks, and that is what we are going to do in this video after getting it installed locally. Now, the things which you can do with these models are quite wide and broad. You can do document parsing, layout analysis, table extraction, chart understanding, and question answering, all within a single model. So rather than chaining together multiple specialized tools, this one takes a document image as an input and produced structured output like Markdown, JSON, or HTML directly. Let's get it installed and then we will go from there. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you are looking to rent a GPU like me, you can find the link to Mass Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs, and I'm more than sure you will be quite pleasantly surprised. Next up, let's git clone the repo of Qianfan, and I will drop the link to it in video's description. Now let's install all the prerequisites. Everything is installed. Now next, we will be running this app.py script. I have taken this script from their Hugging Face model card and I put a Gradio interface on top of it, which is going to enable us to run it in the browser. And as I said, I will drop the link of this model card in video's description so that you can also check it out. So let me run this. The first time when you run that script, it downloads the model. The size is just over 9 gig on the disk. While that happens, let's talk a bit more around a very cool feature of this model, which is end-to-end OCR and how Qianfan is trying to do it. So look, traditional OCR pipelines work in sequential stages, which means a layout detector finds regions, a text recognizer reads them, then a separate language model handles understanding. Errors compound between stages, visual context gets discarded, and the whole system is expensive to maintain. Qianfan OCR collapses this into one vision language model, as you can see on your screen. A vision encoder processes a full document image, a cross-modal adapter bridges into a language model, and the whole thing reasons about the page holistically. Its standout feature is layout as thought, which is an optional thinking phase where the model first generates bounding boxes, element types, and the reading order before producing the final output, recovering the explicit layout analysis that end-to-end models typically sacrifice. This is one of the groundbreaking feature in my humble opinion. Okay, let's go back to our terminal. And there you go. The Gradio demo is running on our local host at port 7860. Let me access it. And there you go. It is now running on our local system. Let me quickly show you the VRAM consumption. So this is what it is consuming, just over 9 gig of VRAM. Okay, now let's test it out. Okay, first up, I'm going to test out this handwritten physics equation. And I'm asking it to extract all equations from this image and convert them into clean, properly formatted LaTeX or Markdown. I also want it to preserve the structure and grouping as they appear on the page. Let's run this and let's wait for the output. And here is our result, and as far as I can tell, the model has handled this very impressively. It correctly extracted dense, handwritten physics equations, including complex ones with integrals, Greek symbols, fractions, and superscripts, and then converted them into valid LaTeX. If you notice, it also preserved the grouping and relationships between equations rather than just dumping raw text, especially here. Really good stuff. For handwritten content, which is typically the hardest OCR challenge, this output is clean and would render correctly in any LaTeX compiler with minimal correction needed. And we can even test it out. Let's copy this. Let's go to this quick LaTeX online editor. Let me paste it. Let me click on render, and there you go. So if you compare this with this image, like for example, just randomly, most of it or almost all of it is correct. I think it has done wonderfully well. What do you think? Great stuff. Okay, let's try out another test. Now let me select this form. This is a form and I'm going to ask it to parse this form and extract all field labels, their types, current values, and then give me a structured JSON. And there you go. Again, I think a spectacular outcome where it has parsed it and given us a very structured and grounded information. Now, some of the options I see that it has also given some extra information, but most of it, I think I would say 95% of it is correct. Okay, let's try out another one. This time I'm going to go with even harder, where we will be checking out some of the stuff. This is an old newspaper. Mainly it's a tragedy which happened at the top end in Northern Territory in Australia. So I'm asking it that this is a newspaper front page, identify all articles, their headlines, bylines, and all that stuff. Also indicate which stories are primary versus secondary. Also note down any advertisement. Let's see if it is able to do that or not. And this is where I'm checking out its layout as thought feature, which should be fun. Again, you can see that the model has given a very solid performance overall. I'll just scroll up. The model correctly identified the masthead, date, all major headlines, bylines, and body text, and it properly distinguished between editorial content and advertisements. It also got the reading order right, where it has prioritized the Darwin cyclone story as the dominant piece. There is a bit of a minor slip where it has classified and she still slept as a sidebar element rather than a standalone article. And then the pocket of air saved boy's life summary is thin. I think it pulled the photo caption rather than the actual article body, but I think it's okay. Because for a 50-year-old yellowed multi-column newspaper scan with irregular layouts, I think this is a very strong result that most OCR systems would struggle with significantly. On the same image, let me do a bit more nuanced layout analysis for that layout as thought. So I'm asking it that using layout analysis, identify all distinct regions on this page like headlines, columns, and then with their approximate positions and reading order. We already have seen that it did quite well, but let's see how it does it with this more explicit prompt. Okay, now this output is interesting where we are watching layout as thought in action, and it shows a clear trade-off. The model correctly mapped element types, positions, and reading order across the page, which is genuinely useful for downstream processing. However, compared to the previous prompt's output, this one sacrificed depth for structure. Body text is truncated. Several secondary stories like Mystery MP and Airport Flood are reduced to image captions rather than extracted articles. And you see there is a bottom left gangs in fatal clash. This is misclassified as an image. The spatial tagging is the value here, not text completeness in my humble opinion. So I think pretty good model, very genuinely impressive for a 4 billion size, remember that. And I will drop the link to it in video's description. Let me know what do you think about it. Thank you for all the support.